Crosshair's energon reserves have been hit. Blue speeder bike, like Fembach. Cutter off Delta, Springer, and Hankins. Freeze!
One foot on the brake and one on the gas. I can't pass, no. So I my best illegal move, a big black and white coming crashing through again.
Freeze! Unit CRMA 25, you are under arrest.
Such a horrendous injustice. The lowly persecution of an aspiring entrepreneur. Wouldn't you agree, my boy? Allow me to guess. Cross irons, correct? What's the matter? Scourge too impotent to do the deed himself? Ah, trade secrets, yes? Is that why your servo's off the trigger?
Decrypt and transmit all your access codes. Now.
Oh, I could. But why don't you ask him? Record time. Your efficiency is unparalleled by any faction of the staff. Come. Do you see that? That. Right there. That is another distraction off the streets. A string toy to keep law enforcement off my diodes. The less of her there are, the tighter the circle closes on my operations. I've spent a lifetime building an empire of dented politicians, career criminals, and entire districts. But they are just the crust. And once that is cracked, the floodgates open, and we're finished. I can't allow that. Well done. Ironhide.
bad move.
Take a seat, CRMA-25. Or do you prefer... Chromia? You left quite the crumb trail, and made some very... loyal associates. So loyal, in fact, that they spilt their guts at the drop of a lug nut. In and out of the system like a well-oiled piston. 470 counts of aggravated assault, 289 counts of stolen property, as well as 522 resisting arrest. You've bounced from every colony world under the Republic flag. Yet, I noticed one constant. Combat aptitude, which outthought and outmaneuvered the best enforcement bots many worlds over.
You going somewhere with this, or is it just for my self-esteem?
I have a proposition.
Does it include the words free and you?
In a way, yes. Too often, underground threats rear their rusty heads. Ones which fall outside the jurisdiction or capabilities of law enforcement. Ones which require an iron fist. Or more precisely, a Zeta Squad. Commissioned by Zeta Prime to combat the rising crime syndicates. Ex-convicts. Serving their time and the community by thinking against the enemy. In their existence, they brought down the Straxus, Sound Blaster, and Demolisher crime clans.
Don't tell me.
I'm offering you a chance for a better life.
Offering? As in a choice?
Yes. Between this or the cross-cut prison compound. Guess which one will welcome you with open servos?
If I join, will I ever leave?
When your time fits the crime, yes.
Where do I sign?
46 stories, and to the left.
So, you showing me out or what?
Nope, she is. Happy trails.
So, who knocks?
CRMA-25. What is best?
This some sort of trick question, or...
What is good?
What is pure?
What is valuable?
You guys finished?
You can't answer, can you? You hide behind a silver tongue to hide the selfishness of what you truly value. Decadence. Avarice. And self-reliance. That being said, welcome to the club.
Drop the leash! Now! I'm already drafted! Now let go! I said no!
You would not believe how hard it was to smuggle him through customs. But when you find free help, especially in our line of work, you get flexible. Just don't squirm. Those aren't exactly artists' hands.
Please, don't! No, please, no!
Sweeps 501. How was our transaction? Smooth as an Energon nightcap. Did they suspect?
Not a shred, my liege. They never questioned that I took your place. As far as they are concerned, they spoke to the king himself.
Sweeping the quadrant into chaos. Good drink, exquisite company. All from the comfort of home. Name a better existence.
So Chromia. Welcome to Zeta Squad.
Scourge! It is splendid to see you. Question is, whose eyes do I meet? You hide behind a wall of sycophantic clones. Each lay down their sparks to protect yours. Cowardice, by every definition, but one can't argue with the results. Only now, one could be identified by their baseline ID code. You must have gotten wind of this, so you projected that very code between you and your two men, in hopes it would save your hide. Should such personal and unchangeable information reach your brothel of enemies, life may become difficult, dare I say, impossible to maintain. One down, two signatures still remain. Who shall break the tie? Loyalty, selflessness. The cloning process produces riper fruit than its source. Now tell me, Scourge, how was it done?
These even necessary at this point?
It's either that or a leash.
Guess you'd have plenty of those lying around. Nice place, if your motif is crushing souls.
Energon converter to your left. Bed. Recharge station. Hollow display. Weapons locker once you earn your boomstick privileges. Any questions?
Just one. What does the warden go by?
What's it to you?
I just have a couple of no-no phrases that I'd love to get out into the open. Gotta make sure it hits the right butt. Can't argue with the fringe benefits, I guess.
Then what would you do? Me? Well, stud. You'll just have to wait 3 cycles to find out.
I know. We've been over this a million fragging times.
I can't go topside whenever I please. If this is gonna work, we gotta use our processors. Let's make the little clicks count, all right? Don't spring a leak, baby. I'll be there.
Love you too.
Is it ready?
Almost.
That appears to be your mantra.
Listen here, you diode guzzler! Without the correct blueprints and extra servos, hydraulic memory can only get us so far.
I lied.
A click. Tops.
Pleasing to hear.
So, who will your first subject be? The cloning process needs a baseline code to draw from. Good. Now that the stock matter is in place, your stooge can enter the baseline chamber. My spark depends on success, and you'd think I'd sabotage it?
For your sake? I certainly hope not. No fear, my boy. Go on.
Infusing gamma rods. Transconductors to speed. Cheery thoughts. And here we go.
Ready to have some fun?
Okay, you've piqued my interest. What's this?
Well, we mostly use it for space checkers and servo dancing. That was a joke? Or did you assume you're the only one here with a sense of humor?
Oh, sorry. Guess I'm just used to jokes being funny.
Have it your way.
Look, sorry. Guess I've seen so many sour faces. A sunny one kinda throws me off.
Hey, I live with them. I get it. I keep some cheery programming and festive decor in my room just to keep my sanity. Moonracer.
Chromia.
Well, Chromia. Today, it's Headshot 101. If you're gonna surprise the best of the best, you gotta go for the processor. Now how about a little on-the-job fun? The goal is to hit the head. Unless you aim above the neck, they'll keep coming. And that was uneasy.
It just never seemed that hard before.
Well, these aren't cop bots with cuffs in their glove compartment. These scrogs fight dirty and shoot to kill. You've got to be stronger, quicker, and sharper than them if you want to make it out.
Its core is overheating. We need to shut it down. Everything is returning to normal. Should be fine in about 7.
That thing is supposed to be a clone?
With what you gave me to work with, be thankful it isn't a blob of twisted scrap.
Let me be the first to say, welcome to the world, young bot.
Intriguing. It seems to have a psychological imprint upon you. My sweeps are loyal, but wouldn't jump from a bridge at my beck and call. This one, however, you can mold their very morality with just a whisper. No order is too extreme. To put it bluntly, you're their god.
Begin production immediately. I want 200 by the end of the cycle. Bravo, son. You just got promoted.
Emergency briefing. All members to conference room Delta. Emergency briefing.
Racy there.
Here goes nothing. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please.
Hit the
gas, newbie. Wingbrat doesn't like repeating herself.
So, what now?
Greetings, Zeta Squad. At roughly 62 Gamma, grids 25 through 89 experienced violent power disruptions. No Autobot equipment draws enough current to shake these districts, leading us to believe something more sinister is at work.
And you need us grunts to figure out what, right?
No. We need the best of the best to shoot this problem in the lug nuts before it's widespread. Law enforcement has its servos full. It's up to the 6 of you. Good luck.
He ain't speaking Quintesson. Ladies, let's roll. We excavate every lot and dent any thug who doesn't answer politely. Split off into pairs. Nightbird, you with Moonracer. Lancer and Razor, obviously. And Firestar, you get the new kid.
About that. This new kid hasn't had many training days. I might be more of a nuisance, and I just think I need more time, and...
You're sure that's what you want?
It's just...
Team, community, drum circle, whatever you want to call it. We all carry the weight, and that includes you. Never forget. I have eyes behind every corner. No matter where you go in the quadrant, you're mine. Topside, ladies. Let's move.
Next time, take my word for it. Pick up the pace, rookie.
Very pleasing.
Glad you think so. Because that's the last of my sweeps we just reformatted. So unless you have further corpses laying about...
Doesn't matter. What once took a lifetime is now tightly in my grasp. A selfless, expendable, and infinite militia.
Thankfully, I kept this device hidden. No soul outside this room knows about it.
I guess we'll have to change that.
What? My cloning technology made public? Everyone would exploit it. It would be chaos.
Precisely. Especially for our fellow crime lords. Think about it. We sell technology to them. They put all their eggs in a single basket. Their forces are all replicants, causing anarchy in every which way. Law enforcement will have their servos so full that covert empires such as my own will go completely undetected. And should they approach our doorstep, our implanted energon explosives wipe out their drones. We would hold the key to the entire Cybertronian underground. And as you say, no one, outside current company, will ever know. No one, outside current company, will ever know.
You know, at first I believed you. Almost let you bolt. But my partner here, she has this third eye about secrets. She hates them. To the point she loses her senses. And scheming parasites like you lose a whole lot more than that. Only way to snap her to reality are some truth bombs. What do you say?
Very tempting, but...
Can't seem to zero in on the power fluctuations. Signal keeps flipping all over the place. I think we're getting close, though. Sad what happened to this place. It used to be the most active business district in the sector. Pubs, armor emporiums, every type of trade and snack you could imagine.
Then, what happened to it?
Sentinel. Innovation turned to ash once he took charge. Businesses either shut down or moved off-world, leaving the rest of us too afraid to open our doors.
I'm guessing you spent a lot of time here?
You could say that. Right over there was Swerve's Tavern. After a scorching day, it was a great place to cool off, meet old friends, make new ones. With everything closing up, it's easy to lose hope.
Unless you have that special someone, right?
Why would you say that?
Just food for thought, I guess.
Who've you told?
Aside from my diary, zilch.
How much do you know?
Well, either you've got a secret lover, or you like whispering sweet nothings into thin air.
Look, I've worked hard to keep him a secret for a really long time.
Ashamed?
Of Wimbrat's leg and rules? Yeah. She set up rules. No attachments outside the group. Leaves you feeling a little cold at night. After everything we do, not being allowed to share lips or a warm bed leaves us all a little hopeless.
You guys dating, or...?
We're married. We had a small ceremony a few cycles ago. But being covert doesn't leave much room for a honeymoon. Lately, comlink time is the closest we get. You looking to spill the lug nuts?
Don't see any need to. Even if I did, far be it from me to stand between two lovebirds.
Thanks. Not many bots would do that.
Firestar, come in!
I copy, Lancer. What you got?
Scud bolting down District 86. Could use some hands.
Gotcha, grape face. Moving to intercept. Ready to give four-wheeling a spin? That fire melts the thickest armor to goo. We gotta take a back road.
Give it a try. You'll only get one.
What's causing these power disruptions?
Go eat crankcase oil.
With every answer I don't like, I get a measurement closer to your hydraulics. The bigger the fib, the shorter the distance. Care to try again?
I don't know. Please, stop! Stop! Please. I don't know. All I got is it's for something big. So big they're calling reps of every crime syndicate. Some sort of unveiling. The game-changing one. That's all I know. Honest. That's it. You can take me to jail now.
Well, girls, buff your panels. We're gonna go crash a party. Any familiar faces?
You kidding? We've got the Armada, Cyclonus, Pterosaur, battle charges.
We get the idea.
Who's the bulky one?
Skullgrin's muscle. He never peeks outside without him. If we want to get to Scully, Big Boy there needs something shiny to focus on.
I'll do it.
Well, it's settled then. You girls the bait. Moonracer's on sniper duty. And the rest of us enjoy a good time. Sneak in with the fake passes. We corner Skullgrin and bring him and his new toy to Elite Guard Command. Now get in positions. Good idea, kid.
Hey, stud. I think your party's short 5. Appreciate it. And hey, don't be a stranger.
Late invitations, early arrivals. My favorite breed of house guest. Just this way, gentlemen.
He's kidding, right?
That's it? You could pilfer a dumpster and construct something more appetizing.
Won't you step in for a demonstration?
I beg your pardon? You must think us protoforms to step inside this dead cunt. It's a trap. Should have known right from the... Once I'm out of here, I'm gonna...
Worry not. But keep in mind, out of pain comes birth. We accept credits and press platinum.
So, what do you have?
How's about a frothed Energon nightcap?
We don't serve that to any bot under the 25-ton weight limit. But given the clientele of the party, I doubt anyone will mind.
Thanks. So, you guys do this club stuff much? Given the state of things, it just seems a little indulgent. Look, we can't get this flirty party time thing going without a little chit-chat. Have it your way. Thanks. I guess Frickin' A!
It's hot.
Huh. It speaks. And what was your first clue?
Here. Exhale from your fourth outtake. First is too little. 2 through 3 is too much. Smoother?
Well, it definitely smoothed out a scrap cycle.
I hear that.
You want to gripe first, or should I?
I'm voting for you.
Makes sense. Let's see. How to recap 7 cycles. For starters, I lost my job. They stripped my whole account. My home, my armor. Everything I ever worked for. I used to wake up, snap to robot mode, and get to work. At this point, I just feel like it'll be ripped from my hands, so why bother? Alright, your turn.
I guess. Adjust.
What's his problem?
How much?
40,000 credits.
Get scrapped. How do we know you're not selling us defective product?
Infinite soldiers to fight your war while your palms remain spotless. My demands are modest. Take it or leave it.
I'm sorry, sir. You're gonna have to wait upstairs with the others.
No break. Take him! No!
I think I'll take it. All of it. Is this how you treat all your customers?
Clientele? No. Thieving maggots? Absolutely.
What are you doing here, Starscream?
Well, needless to say, I found the tech industry disappointing.
Seems a fancy way of saying you got fired.
So you know.
The entire underground knows. Cybertron's premier engineer does not expunge fools like you without it making headlines. What do you want?
The same as you all. To be immortalized.
Then you must pay the same toll.
I'm afraid that will be quite impossible.
Then hit reverse and vacate my establishment.
You're no fool, Skullgrin. And neither am I. You wouldn't leave blueprints just laying around to steal. You hide them in plain sight.
What's he on about?
Oh, how frightfully upsetting. I hate spoiling surprises. Isn't that right, Scourge?
Him? He has the blueprints?
Perhaps you should be sold to the highest bidder. Or we grant the spoils to the victor.
Get down! How's about a rain check? You and your pals get out of here!
I got an entrance. Right hollow disk shelf. Far back.
Everyone here?
Let's see. 1, 2...
Hey, watch it.
You try counting in the dark.
Anybody got a light?
Well, only way out is down.
No rays. They're experimental. Only pair is locked up at the Autobot Tech Division.
How'd you know that?
The news? Am I the only one who watches?
That's top-level stuff. Only Cybertron tech employees know about weapons developments.
Then, they must,
Alright, girls. Stay frosty.
The lab rat hoped to decimate Cybertron's most wanted. I got where I am by embracing my true place. That applies to all of us, including low-level interns as yourself. Believe me, it's best for grunts to know their place.
I wouldn't.
Very well, boy. Face me.
What are you after?
A smooth, luxurious ride to my own business. I go free, No following.
Perhaps. Just drop Captain Mustache and we'll consider it.
I like this one, but sass will get you nowhere. Turn around, all of you, and I scram. Non-negotiable.
Release me. I'll grant you whatever you want.
I'm counting on it.
Getting away!
Go catch the muscle. I got the flyboy.
Windblade, stun or kill?
What do you think? You know, being upper management myself, I dug deep into every crevice of Cybertron Command. Zeta Squad, correct? 0 mission failures. Perfect track record. Guess it was fun while it lasted.
Any intel to pull from his processor?
His core processor and backup are completely melted.
Along with our case, though. Not sure if that matters at this point. Did your team overhear anything? Anything at all that could help us track him down?
His bodyguard. He slipped through our servos, too.
He was leaking lubricant the whole chase. He couldn't have got that far.
So, where do we go from here?
All our leads are dried up, and Starscream was the last rod. As of now, the investigation is shelved. Report back to base until further notice. We've all been through a lot. Some more than others. It's one mission, and be thankful she came through. If she hadn't, you'd be eating pavement. You're the best of the best. Don't forget that.
Hey! Let go, creep! Hands off! I said, hands off! Inferno? Baby! What are you doing here? What if she sees us? You know, I'll risk it, but you still haven't.
Hey, I don't need an excuse to come see you. Seems like the only time we cross paths anymore.
You know why? Look, I'm working on a way out. On a way we can live on our own. No she-bat, no records, just you and me.
If you're moving, I'm moving.
What? But babe, you love the guard.
Yeah, but there's something I like a whole lot more.
I wonder who that could be.
Yeah, I wonder.
Total mystery.
Totally.
How long has it been?
68 clicks and a micron.
And we're hanging out here because...
That's why.
She usually take it this rough?
Not always. We're usually the ones who screw up.
How often is there a screw up? If she does that to herself, what kind of abuse comes your way?
Not as much abuse.
She knows how to cut each of us. The deepest.
Why are you all here? I mean, I got busted and drafted. Now I'm stuck doing my time. Company makes it a little less excruciating. How'd you end up here?
Underground radio broadcasting.
Huh. Doesn't seem very banished to the basement worthy.
It does when it inspires 250,000 to rail against the machine.
Yeah, across almost 250,000 systems. What's that? 1 to 2 bots per planet?
Oh yeah, cowgirl? What about you?
Simple. I used to live on the Cypher colony world. This new sheriff came to town. He started pushing us around. Every crop was uprooted and every home pillaged.
Why not go to Cybertron Command?
They wouldn't listen. The law bot had them bamboozled. So, I took things into my own servos and melted his face off.
And that worked?
About 2 clicks. Then he goes whining to command and cries victim after stomping on our bumpers for megacycles. Lo and behold, I'm grounded in the bunker.
I was bored.
I don't get it. You're rebels, but you hang around here, working for a rigid tight shaft. Why?
Where else can we go? At least we got cold rooms and slop to munch on.
Can't say we'll get out much after yesterday's mess and that mental breakdown next door, though.
Let's go get him.
Who?
That one that got away. We're bringing him in.
After all that scrap, we're gonna go hunting for one slagging thug?
That's exactly what we're gonna do.
You know this is crazy, right? We're hunting a D-list thug who could be anywhere on the planet. Why not track down the jumbo jet? We at least know he has some intel we can use.
That jumbo jet nearly squashed your fearless leader. Plus, he didn't leave any jet lag to follow. Captain Mohawk, on the other hand, we almost got him. He's close, and that's all we need. Right now, we keep Windblade out of it. She's not exactly in the best headspace right now.
What's with the sudden change of spark? 2 cycles ago, you were ready to ditch this slag post.
I just want to make something here better.
And it has nothing to do with the googly eyes you two made at the bar last night.
I did what I had to get the job done. I wouldn't read into it. Hey.
Hey, everyone set?
Just about. One thing, though.
Huh?
When are you breaking out? You say you have a plan, but all the Stockholm Syndrome says differently.
Wait, you saying I'm scared to leave?
I'll go out on a limb and say, this is your new normal. You fight crime by night, and by day, you have your private love affair. There's a thrill behind sneaking around. The pattern is comfy, but you deserve better. Both of you. Here's the plan. Once we have the big guy in shackles, you disappear. I'll keep the others occupied.
And you think that's how I want to do it?
It's how you're going to do it.
Can I melt something first?
Be my guest.
Why? You've barely lived here. Now you want us to take off like a rat bat out of the pits. What's your angle?
I don't know. Guess I gathered for myself for too long, and once I got here, around some demented sense of community, I just like nice people. Plus, I know romance when I see it. Enough with the waiting. Settle down with your stud, raise your protoforms, and if one is named after me, so be it. Just visit every blue moon.
Sure. How's Swerve's Tavern? 1 megacycle from now?
I'll set my clock. All right, girls. Let's roll.
Hey, buddy. You mind paying for that?
You didn't stutter, White Load. Now drop it and get lost.
I got some funny business by the paint job salon.
Is it him?
Well, he's dressed to the nines in a potato sack, so it's hard to tell.
Remember, no killing. Just tag him and bag him.
Way to go back on your melting promise.
Hasn't budged a servo. I think he wants us to call the heat.
Solid idea. Drop it, or we call in Sentinel's thugs. And you know how kindly they take to thieves.
Gotcha.
Where'd he go?
Moonracer, get us a visual.
All I got is tin oil soup. I can't see a... Oh, northeast! He's heading northeast!
That leads to main roadways. He gets to vehicle mode, we lose him.
Then let's beat him to the skin.
Ugh, it's too crowded. I can't get a clear shot. Go ahead. Try it, hotshot. You won't get the same chance twice. Good, but now...
Tell me something. Was any of it real?
Great news, baby. Looks like we're having that second honeymoon after all. Meet me at our secret spot. Love you always. Windblade! You...
Heard every word. Baby.
The slack was that?
Did you think I was stupid? That I wouldn't figure it out?
Firestar! What's the deal, Beak Breath? Let us through! You really want to push your luck?
any idea what you did to me? Living in fear for my spark. And for what?
You paid the bill for your screw-up. Don't shoot the cashier. I gave the best cycles of my life for each of you. Reformed you. Gave you purpose. So much for gratitude.
Firestar? Firestar! Please! No, please! Get a med kit! Glue! Anything!
Tell him.
So, everybody treating you all right? The Energon feeding tube is a little invasive, but this ain't the worst cell I've been in.
Guess you're gonna pretend last night didn't happen either. Is that how you survive? No attachment? No life? Just whip it all clean and get the job done, right?
And your conscience is clear, huh, Mr. Hired Fists?
At least I know what I am. Every kill, every slice, every day, I made my peace. I know where I belong. Look at you! I've barely been here, and even I know this ain't your home.
You only know what I told you.
You didn't have to say a slagging word. I saw what happened last night. That firebot was murdered, and you're the only one who tried to stop it. Better yet, they held you back. You don't belong here, not with these killers.
Well, if that ain't the transistor calling the motherboard black.
Say what you will about my gig, but we had each other's backs. I wasn't beaten to a pulp for thinking.
Like you could trust a guy with red optics and horns.
He knew what kind of business we were in. He was transparent and gave us the cuts of the profit. Unless we crossed him, he never crossed us.
Now who's fooling themselves?
I'm just wasting Energon, aren't I? Somewhere, someplace, she's gonna do something, say something, that finally connects the dots. Just wait.
It's all right. Come on in. Haven't had anyone in this room in, well, a very long time. These monitors go every which way, from each street corner to the local shops. Helps give an extra sense of protection.
Yeah? For who?
Well, it starts with me, then travels through all of you, then to the helpless commoners of Cybertron. We give them safety where it truly counts. And since I'm the top of the food chain, I'm in charge of oiling this machine, making sure we're efficient. No distractions, attachments, or deserters. We've lost a few over the years. Most of them thought like you. So did our current gang, initially. I remember a life before this. After I was forged, they discovered I was a defective protoform. So what did they do? Fix me? Find a place for me? No. They deactivated me and tossed me in a scrap field, like an antiquated camshaft. I rusted there for cycle upon cycle. My active spark trapped. Then one click, I felt a rattling, a jolt. Then I opened my eyes. It was Magnus. He took me home, made me presentable. It was tedious. But one thing stuck with me. His discipline, the dedication and regimen. I kept the guard on track. Kept them focused. So when Magnus assigned me to Zeta Squad, one way or another, I'd fix this place. I did what I did yesterday to keep our unit strong. And if I had to, I'd do it again. I never thanked you for saving my hide out there. I wouldn't be here if not for you.
So, you're finally gonna do it.
No. We are.
Romeo?
The slag are you thinking?
We can't keep doing this. We can't keep convincing ourselves this is okay. If we all walk, she has nothing. Please.
By the authority of Penal Code Delta 43, we hereby place you both under arrest.
Ladies first. Get the exit ready. I'm right behind you. Go!
Leave her alone!
Thanks. Elevator's on its way!
Just a few more blocks.
Hard to believe they used to use these.
Protoform production used to be a lucrative business. Until Sentinel's energy crisis. Now, we're all getting old. Who's gonna fight the good fight after we're toast?
We can figure that out after. Now sit. Yikes. It's a little messier than I thought. Guess I got some stripping to do. So, why was this dump top on your hiding place list?
I was built here.
Wait, hold up. This place got shut down like 2 million megacycles ago. That would make you...
2 million. I was the last one. Before the shutdown. This was one of the first factories to go. I rolled off the assembly line, expecting a big welcome. And everyone was gone. I figured out my construction was a system glitch. After that, the generators gave out. I had no place to go. So, I stuck around. But then, I had to go scouting for Energon.
I think you left a few parts out.
Like?
Like, how'd you go from rusting around here to protecting Cybertron's most wanted?
I was rifling through some alley trash. I look over and find this horned fella getting jumped by some 10-brain thugs. They had him. Until I got this sizzling up my circuits. And I did something I never did before. Fought. It's like something took me over. The idea of a bunch of bullies winning made me sick. Needless to say, he was impressed. After that, I became the muscle. No scrounging. No decaying. I got square meals and lodging. Couldn't ask for better.
Looks like we both saved the wrong monsters.
Say what you will about Skullgrin, but he took care of his crew. Can't say the same for that brat you guys follow. Where are you from? Really?
What are you talking about?
You told me the other night everything was taken from you. But I know that look. You've had nothing a lot longer than you're claiming. Tell me I'm wrong.
For as long as I remember, everyone had more. I fill out the application, someone already has the job. I study for the skill set, I'm not good enough. No matter how hard I worked, the galaxy kicked me around like a tin can. So I figure, if life wouldn't give me what I wanted, I'd make my own economy. I remember my first heist like it was yesterday. The thrill, the chill, the nerves. But it was never enough. From joint to joint, I bounced around. I finally found the big one. Cybertron's premier energon reserve. Not that cheap stuff. The one with the sparkling aftertaste. A single sip was enough to keep you fueled for a megacycle. If I hit this place, I could finally retire. But, lo and behold, I land here. In paradise. Sorry for talking your receptor off.
Don't mind.
You know, when you asked me, the other night, if anything from when we met was real,
So, what's next?
I don't see much choice. We either oxidize or run. Unless we can... Wait. If we could take some proof to Elite Guard Command, they could start chasing the right people.
Alright, so what's our evidence?
Easy. I just go into my memory core and pull up the footage of Windblade killing... Wait, no! Slag it, where is it?
What's wrong?
My memory footage! The whole system is offline! Must be a fringe benefit of all those upgrades.
Gee, if only someone else was there.
Thank Primus! Now all we gotta do is get inside. Don't think I could flirt my way through that. Any better ideas?
Just one. Which floor was it again?
45th, I think.
Got the evidence?
All set. Magnus!
Chromia. Funny running into you here. I already told him everything. Your constant defiance. Rotting our team from the inside. About how your feelings for a top suspect compelled you to run off with him. Taking all of our secrets with you.
I wish it didn't come to this. I hoped you would look in the mirror and come out better. I was mistaken. Windblade will escort you to our maximum security facility, where you can't do any more harm. Take her away.
Something's not right. Windblade usually drafts us on every mission. Why'd she leave without telling us?
That's not our problem. We do what we're told.
Or we're shot back to the slammer.
It's a sucky order, but it's all we have. Moonracer, we can't.
You know what she's gonna do to Coromia.
It's not our fight. Plus, the last time I checked, she and Captain Mohawk kicked the scrap out of us.
Now, I get it, but we didn't exactly make it easy for her. You can't tell me you actually have a clean conscience after what happened yesterday. It's obvious why she bought Nightbird. She always does what Mummy says. I still don't know why she's here. What's her crime? Slagging things password locked. No. Zilch. Bupkiss.
Try Zeta in numerical form. Add the unit formation data at the end.
I really tried. I thought if I opened up to you, you'd see the reality of it. Why it has to be this way. But what did you do? You went over my helmet and tried to tattle on me. That hurt. As will any speed bumps. It's a shame you never made it to the prison. Wish it worked out. Should Magnus ask, guess we'll chalk it up to self-defense. Goodbye. Deal with him. Your new boy toy can't help you. Not anymore. sneaky. Took a few shots. Brazen. But I respect that. But this time, it'll cost you more than an arm.
We really gotta do this again?
That's a lot of loyalty for a bot who lies straight to your optics. Oh, but don't take my word for it. Your official file says Windblade rescued you from your doomed colony during an Eradicon invasion. You being the only survivor. That's why you're cultishly loyal to her.
But we dug a little deeper. Turns out she approached your colony's elders about drafting you. Every time, they refused. So that night, Windblade poses as a member of your clan and decimated an Eradicon camp. Inciting them to fight back, they slaughtered your village. Because of her, that bot you're shielding. You owe her nothing.
Fragments of intel from each location paints an ugly picture.
Lock the pieces together and you've got the whole story.
Look, I did what I had to. Cybertron needed you. They lived in mud huts and rode Sharkticons. A tiny world like that doesn't leave you open-minded. All the good you've done here, each life you saved, came from that one painful choice. Now look at that, and tell me it wasn't worth it. So that's it, huh? After all, we...
Can't say there's much going back after this.
Pick up the pace! We can't let her get to Magnus first!
That was cute. Now let's try something long-term.
She's damaged! Let her have it! She's trying to reach him from the base. Moonracer, where's the power generator?
She's powering up communications. We gotta act fast if we want. You know, there's a shut-off switch.
Where?
Lodged between your knuckles.
All right, Nightbird, you know her best. Scope out all the top hiding spots. Ironhide and Moonracer, you head for the intel hall. Download as much evidence as you can. Anything incriminating. Lancer and I'll keep her distracted. Meet back here in a half a click. Stay frosty.
Be safe.
Speak for yourself, stud.
You keep watch. I'll gut some intel. So, you and Blue got a little something going on, huh? Discretion. I respect that. Guess she's the only one to preview your big boy words. Just remember something. Smack her, whack her, spit one of the 5 dirty words her direction, or even glance at her funny. Capiche? Upload's about halfway there. Shouldn't be too much longer. What's the matter, wind brat? Afraid to fight on the ground level? Let's see how tough you are without... Automated fire?
My room? What do we need in... And I'm talking to myself again.
You've earned it.
What is that?
Your surgeon.
I'm guessing Windblade filled you in? She doesn't care about you, about any of us.
You're on the losing side, buddy. That's close enough. Have it your way. Windblade?
So, that's really you in there?
Let's just say 4 turncoats and a rusty gorilla aren't my favorite odds. Thankfully, the good doctor had the equipment laying around. It's abundantly clear that Zeta Squad need to start from scratch, and there's no more appropriate way than this.
Windblade, stop this! Look at yourself!
Where can I get me one of those?
My room! Right behind you! Big closet!
Hey! Bratzilla! Deflect this!
You wouldn't dare. You help Lancer. Meet us at Theta Puvona!
It's just you and me, Mohawk.
Pretty fast for a tank.
You were oxidizing away in mud huts before I came along. I rescued you, and this is the thanks I get. I was looking at keeping you around. Guess it's better to wipe the slate clean instead.
Romeo! Ugh, she's on the rooftop of North and Delta. Magnus is only a few clicks away.
I'm closing in. New toys don't fail me now.
Sad. Very sad.
What?
Only now, when it all turns to ash, do you become everything we needed. Too bad it amounts to nothing now.
I didn't exactly ask for this.
But you're here now. I saw something great. I opened up. I trusted you.
You don't get to pull the sob card. Not after what you did.
I hoped we could be close. Be friends. I wanted you to be different from the others, but I was a fool. Now when I look at you, I realize it's not a lack of skill, but wasted common sense.
You all right?
So far, so good. Thanks. Wait, where's Lancer?
She's headed for 7th and Powell. We better end this soon, or wear slag.
scale belly!
Haven't caught your model. Walking street side since before the factory shutdowns. Red's flattering, but you'd look substantially better in gray. Let's see what we can do about that. Guess it's time for one last lesson. Class dismissed. Ultra Magnus! Sir, Sir, they all conspired against us. Her. She incited the whole thing. This glitch ruined everything. It's not what it looks like. Sir, believe me, please.
Windblade, in the name of the Cybertronian Republic, you are under arrest. Windblade, it's over. Freeze!
I'm sorry. I know what she meant to you. She could come around. Just give her some reboot time.
I owe you all apologies. I left her to her own devices, and you all paid the price for my blindness. As a gesture of good faith, all your criminal records have been wiped clean as of now. So, what are you gonna do with your freedom?
Honestly, I didn't plan that far ahead. Kinda shocked we made it this far.
I heard Velocitron's got some sick roadways.
I don't blame you, given the circumstances. But the elite guard could use bots like you. Good pay, free travel, plus, most wouldn't last one-on-one with an Alicon like you all. Any takers?
If it's all the same, I'd rather stretch my servos on the jungle colony. Think I've had enough of a tinfoil look.
Think I'll go build a snug vacation home. Just me. And my 2 million holodisks.
Chromia?
Sure. Only one condition. What do you say, babe?